Question. Raja Festival is a 3-day festival celebrated by girls and women in both urban and rural areas in which state? Option A. Andhra Pradesh. Option B. Madhya Pradesh. Option C. Odisha. Option D. Kerala. Correct answer. Odisha Raja Festival is a 3-day festival celebrated by girls and women in both urban and rural areas in Odisha. It is also known as Mithun Sankranti. The first day of the festival is called Pahili Raja. The second day of the festival is called Majhi Raja, Raja Sankranti or Mithuna Sankranti. The third day of the festival is called Bhudaha or Basi Raja or Sesha Raja. Notably, Pahili Raja falls on the last day of month Jyestha and Raja Sankranti on the first day of month Asadha. This festival is observed to celebrate womanhood and people worship Bhudevi, earth goddess, as it is believed that Bhudevi menstruates and prepares herself for future agricultural activities. Hence, C is the correct answer. Question. Defence Ministry signed Rs contract with Icomtel Limited of Hyderabad to strengthen Indian Army's communication system. Option A. 200 Sr. Option B. 400 Sr. Option C. 500 Sr. Option D. 800 Sr. Correct answer. 500 Sr. A contract worth 500 crore signed by Defence Ministry to strengthen communication system of Indian Army. On June 15, 2023. The Ministry of Defence entered into a contract with Icomtel Limited, Hyderabad in New Delhi for procurement of 1,035 numbers of 57.5-ton radio relay communication equipment containers. The MoU has been signed to further promote indigenous manufacturing of defence equipment and encourage private sector to realize the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. The value of the contract under the Under by Indian category is approximately 500 crore. The distribution of containers will start in the current financial year 2023-24. The radio relay containers will meet the long-awaited requirement of mobile communication troops of the Indian Army. These containers will be used to provide a protected environment for communications equipment to function more reliably. Hence, C is the correct answer. Question. BIMSTEC member to adopt in next summit. Option A. Bangkok Vision 2030. Option B. Bangkok Vision 2040. Option C. Jaipur Vision 2030. Option D. Dhaka Vision 2030. Correct answer. Bangkok Vision 2030. The Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation BIMSTEC Summit is going to be held at the end of 2023. Bangkok Vision 2030 will be adopted at this summit, which will give direction to the organization. The 19th BIMSTEC ministerial meeting hosted by Thailand in March had discussed and approved the draft of BIMSTEC Bangkok Vision 2030. The goals of Vision 2030 are also in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and Thailand's Biocircular Green Economic Model. A marine transport cooperation agreement is likely to be signed at the summit. Thailand has put forth the Bangkok Vision 2030. It will help in making the BIMSTEC region more prosperous, resilient and open. The BIMSTEC Charter was adopted in 2022, which laid the foundation to function it as a full-fledged organization. Hence, A is the correct answer. Question. Nehru Memorial Museum and Library Society has been renamed as Option A. Gandhi, Option B. Prime Ministers, Option C. Modi, Option D. Prime Minister's Museum and Literature Society. Correct answer. B. Prime Minister's Museum and Library Society. Nehru Memorial Museum and Library Society renamed as Prime Minister's Museum and Library Society. The government has decided to rename Nehru Memorial Museum and Library Society as Prime Minister's Museum and Library Society. The renaming comes more than a year after the Pradhan Mantri Sangrhalaya was inaugurated at the historic Teen Murti complex. The decision of renaming has been taken at a special meeting of the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library NMML Society. It was presided by Rajnath Singh. The idea for a dedicated museum for all Prime Ministers was given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2016. The proposal of constructing a museum dedicated to all Prime Ministers was taken at 162nd meeting of NMML in 2016. The Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya was opened to the public on April 21, 2022. Hence, B is the correct answer. Question. On the 16th of June 2023, the Government of India United Nations Sustainable Development Cooperation Framework has been signed in New Delhi. Option A. 2023, 2025. Option B. 2023, 2026. Option C. 2023, 2027. Option D. 2023, 2028. Correct answer 2023, 2027. The Government of India United Nations Sustainable Development Cooperation Framework 2023, 2027 has been signed in New Delhi. Niti Aayog and the United Nations Office in India signed GOI and SADCIF on the 16th of June 2023. CEO Niti Aayog BVR Subramaniam and UN Resident Coordinator India Shombi Sharp signed GOI and SADCIF in the presence of the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog Suman Berry and others. GOI and SADCIF 2023-2027 represents the UN Development System's collective offer to the Government of India for the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog Suman Berry said the GOI and SADCIF will contribute towards the achievement of national development priorities. Hence, C is the correct answer.